Welcome back. Episode number 80 of Briar's Bits, presented to you by Briar.io. Full video always in the Patreon group growing. Get in there, join us. A lot of talk in the Telegram during the day about hot assets, what's going on, everybody helping each other out. I love to see it. Two stories today, one on ETH and one on GBTC. Quickly, we look at the market here. Bitcoin currently up 1.07%, 36,589. Ethereum up 14.83%, $1,418.16. And Link down 1.88%, $21.44. It looks like Link is consolidating before its next move, potentially, as long as the macro Bitcoin holds up here. A lot of people reporting an all-time high on Ethereum today, but I'm not in that camp. The places that I look at here generally like to use CoinGecko for this kind of stuff. It has not yet broken the all-time high. Came a few dollars short this morning, maybe like $8 or something like that, I think. So it came about a few dollars short, and the 3-year wait continues. Actually 3 years and 1 day now. So Ethereum made its all-time high a year ago, or a year and 6 days. So the wait goes on. Maybe as I do this episode here, we're gonna hit it. It's we're only $30 off now, or less than that. So or $32 off. So we'll have to see. That's the first story today. First mover, Ethereum steals the limelight from 3 different people here. You can see them. I'm not going to read them all. Bitcoin was higher for a second day, staying in the past 2 weeks range of between roughly 34,000 and 40,000. This period of consolidation, which I've been talking about now that I was hoping 35 to 40K. Turned out it's actually doing what I had hoped. This is providing a solid base, giving those who wish to sell Bitcoin plenty of time. I'm not really sure that's what people are looking for here. If Ether, the Ethereum blockchain's main cryptocurrency, rose Tuesday to a new all-time high of 1,439, as I noted, not my all-time high, reaching price levels not seen since 2018. A Link token from Chainlink, which provides price fees to decentralized trading and lending systems built up top. The networks also set a record price. So, yeah, Chainlink is obviously my top project that I'm interested in, but it's pretty interesting the amount of FUD around Chainlink. And I wasn't going to even talk about this, but there was an article published today and it was from Cyrus McNally of I believe it's Cointelegraph. More than 80% of Link is controlled by 125 wallets. It's funny how every time Link starts to pump, all this FUD starts to come out of nowhere. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt about Chainlink. And while there are a lot of high rollers in Chainlink isn't necessarily big. It's not money. It's not Bitcoin. So it's not like it's not the same thing. It's like you're buying up the pipeline that's going to move the data. It's literally like you're buying up the pipeline that moves the data across the networks, all of these proprietary blockchains that we're going to use. So not even remotely, this is something that would have bothered me if I would, maybe a couple years ago. But when you look into what Chainlink has achieved and how they're using that money to bring about the best people, create all these partnerships and stuff, it really just goes to show you that a lot of people just really have no idea what middleware even is or what oracles do. So just a quick note there, you're not going to deter anybody who understands what Chainlink is about to buy in Chainlink. Second story is about GBTC. With record Bitcoin buys, how are Grayscale's investors doing? I'm not going to read this entire article. It's interesting. There's a lot of good points in here about Grayscale that you might not know. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust made headlines again yesterday with this record one-day addition of 16,244 Bitcoin, adding to its stack of over 630,000 Bitcoin in assets under management, totaling about $23 billion. Evidently, business is good. So who are Grayscale's investors? Is GBTC's premium an incentive or a disincentive, and where will this fund move in the future? Check this one out. Good article. One thing that I didn't realize was that this is an interesting part here. Base layer investors have a 6-month lockup before they can sell their shares in the open market to the second layer of investors. These secondary investors must pay the higher market price for the shares. Again, the premium is the difference between the price of open market shares versus the underlying Bitcoin price shares. So Grayscale obviously bringing in big doll hairs here. And they are going to have some competition. So it's obvious that time is always of the essence here. And with the announcement of Goldman Sachs and all of these competitors that I'm sure are going to be rushing in to the Bitcoin space here in the next few months and then, onward, Grayscale definitely doing their best to this article from Ellie Frost, doing their best to at Bitcoin Magazine to cement their place and get a little first mover foundation here as the leading Bitcoin trust. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this, as some people don't necessarily think it's a great idea that all these people, we talk about Bitcoin, a lot of people holding Link, much different from people holding 3, 5, 7, 9, 11% of the supply. The Winklevoss have X number, a certain percent of the supply. They're said to have, 1% or more than that of the Bitcoin supply. And then, Satoshi has 1 million coins. What is that? 5% of the total supply. So, not all the, nothing's perfect. And I just think you pick the team that you trust the most, and or I trust the most, not financial advice. And you keep an eye on what's going on. And I have no doubt Chainlink is going to be a top 5 project, top 10 project moving forward. For me, and everybody has to do their, self-reliance, do your due diligence, do the work, make sure you're investing in your human capital, and, you're not taking anybody's word in cryptocurrency about what's going on. You're doing your own work, and you're making your own decisions. Currently, the market cap has shot back up. It was flirting there. It got under $1 trillion and was hanging out just above. Now we're up to $1,061,283,633, up 3% today, with Bitcoin dominance all the way down to 64.1%. I noted the other day, it was January 9th now already. Time flies. 10 days ago, that Bitcoin dominance had likely peaked for this cycle, in my opinion. Clear, obviously just speculation on my part, but it looks like I could have been right, already down 8 or 9% from what I think could have been the peak of this cycle. But we'll have to wait and see if Bitcoin has another surge if the price continues to go up again after Ethereum has its day here. Still down $36, $32 from the all-time high. So not on this site. I'm looking at another one live on my other screen here. But everybody have a good Tuesday night. Let's hope Ethereum can make some magic happen today and maybe break the it'd be nice if it could break the all-time high and then run immediately on the new day, and then just get candle confirmation close again tomorrow. Really cement this that it's going to make some moves here, and it's the second largest crypto assets turn to make a new high after 3 years and 6 days. Everyone have a good Tuesday night.